Well, hello gang, and welcome back. It's the 3rd of September, 10 o'clock in the morning, and our group of brave warriors who went to rescue Nylon have still not been able to make it back home. We had to stop, basically, and tend people's wounds along the way, and during that process, Finch decided it would be a wonderful time to go catatonic. So we've had to park our asses here and wait for her to wake back up. It's been like a day and a half or 2 days now. We got plenty of supplies, at least, food and water. I think we're out of medical supplies at this point. We had to spend time harvesting heal root around the map. Yep, we've used all of the medicine that we stole, well, that we won rightfully and righteous combat against the Orion Corporation. So as soon as Finch decides that it's time to move again, they will be on their way. The colony, though, is currently under a cloud of toxic fumes. A distant chemical fire has released a plume of poison over this entire region. Any person or creature not under a roof will be slowly sickened by the toxic dust settling out of the atmosphere. Could last a few days to over a season. I've got everybody stuck inside except for the animals. And quite frankly, I really don't know what to do with them. They're probably all gonna die from toxic buildup at this point. I mean, I guess I could edit this so that they can't go out there, but then they've got no food. We'll see. It's not like I have any kibble or hay that I can feed them indoors. So what I'll probably have to do is continue every once in a while to switch their safe areas in and out. And oh yeah, this place right in here isn't actually covered either, is it? Nope. So all of my geese get to be packed into this one tiny little room. Thankfully, we don't have as many as we did, since we sold pretty much all of the little baby, the goslings, for 58 silver each. But look, I mean, we've already got plenty of eggs. That one's ruined. Unfertilized eggs? What are the males doing? I know we've got a couple of you left. We also had some cargo pods crash up here. A whole bunch of watermelons that we're not going to go out and get because we already grow our own. And quite frankly, we trust our own produce more than we trust some space melons that decided to randomly fall from the sky. We don't believe in offerings from the gods when we're perfectly capable of taking care of ourselves right now. Other than that, there's really not a whole lot going on. Still having them slowly knock out and work on the security area up here. A lot of the bamboo pitfall traps are being finished, but they do take 70 bamboo each, which, surprisingly enough, finally depleted all of my bamboo resources. If we ever get a chance to actually go back out here and harvest anytime soon, we've got multiple fields that are going to be set up for bamboo. A honey badger just took down a black rhinoceros. Mental note, don't mess with the honey badger if I didn't already have that somehow ingrained into my mind. Oh no. Metal Slime Hunt is wandering around in sadness. Well, Sleepy Joe walks over to him, starts offering him some kind words to try and get him to snap out of it. We're gonna go home soon, Metal. You just gotta hold it together. You can't fuck snap like Finch. We rescued Nylon. It was a mission success. Who cares if we have to sleep on the ground for a while? Who cares? I don't know why I'm getting that update now. And Sleepy Joe failed. I know what you're going through. I'd really like to help. Metal Slime turns his back and continues to just wander around in the rain. Finch, it would be nice, buddy, if you would wake up anytime soon, even though I guess now it doesn't matter too much. We could leave Metal Slime behind. He's got food and water. So if we have to leave him behind, we will, and he can catch up later in his own separate little caravan. Farming trader. A trade ship is passing nearby. They are a farming trader. Is that so? Well, who's my best negotiator? Dan Shadow. Don't go to bed yet. Or don't go eat your food yet. Oh, I need an orbital beacon, that's right. Shit. I always forget about these things. Takes 50 steel and 1 component. Unfortunately, I don't have the steel. Probably won't for a while, since we can't dedicate any more time down here, except, I guess, for our little builder bot. That's kind of hilarious. So I can have a whole like workforce of builder bots that do nothing but work in the rock quarry, mining various ores for us. At some point, we will get around to actually researching that line of technology. We should. Yep, we're just about done knocking out all of the drug production sub-tiers. We've got a medicine production that is about to be done. And then we can go to chem production. Gives us super stim packs, regular stim packs, steady, psycho, mentats, medex, jet, and buff out. Don't know whether or not we'll actually be making any of those, especially jet. That's not really something I want to get my colonists addicted to. Unless it's really easy to make, and then sure, we'll keep them drugged up all the time. After that, we're going to electric cremation. Can instantly vaporize unwanted corpses. I don't need it, obviously. We've got the meta table that we chop bodies up on. But it's just another piece of technology we need to knock out so we can eventually reach the spacer tech level and knock down the research costs of a lot of really good things. We've also got decorative glass, which will give us glass tables, I'm guessing, and a Glassworks TV. So that's coming along quite nicely. We need to do blast door research at some point, but that'll be once we can actually build tougher walls and have the resources for it. It doesn't matter how strong your door is if the wall next to it is made of fucking paper. I'm pretty sure the AI is smart enough to choose the route of least resistance, but I could be wrong. Oh man. Tons of stuff is gonna die out here, and you know what that means? I wonder if I can get... No, even the giant snakes. We're gonna have to send our colonists out there to grab all of these bodies and start butchering them. There's no telling what types of resources we will actually get from it, and just think of all the meat. We can stay out here for a little bit without dying from toxic buildup. Downed panther, oh yeah. This is going to be one hell of a bounty. However, I need... Who's my quickest runners right now? Fail and Hinterland. Okay. Oh, there they all go. Fail and Hinterland. I should probably send out a lot more people than this. Fail, Hinterland, and Goldeneye. You guys are the only ones that can run, or at least walk, at full speed. We need all of these bodies. Fell, Falling, Goldeneye, Hauling, Hinterland, Haul Plus. That's more important than anything else you're doing at this point in time. I want those bodies. And that is probably what we're going to be doing for the foreseeable future. Everything, there it goes. This is going to be one hell of a bounty. I may actually scramble a bunch of other colonists out there too. Of course, it's 10 o'clock in the evening. A lot of people are going to be crashing and going to bed for the night, but when they do wake up in the morning, this is definitely the most important thing. In fact, I want everybody to haul plus. I'll have to keep my eye on everybody very closely and monitor their toxic buildup. Oh, of course. The boomalopes have to explode when they die from toxic gas, too. For some reason, I only assumed that they exploded when they died from violence. Apparently not. It's kind of funny. I've never seen a full herd of them all go down like this. It's some nice fireworks for the 4th of September, okay? Our colonists can see the flames from inside the cave as they arc over the mountain. It's my headcanon and I'm sticking to it. And you can't do any type of hauling. He refuses to pick up anything. He's not gonna dirty or soil his hands. That would be beneath his stature. Goddamn boomalopes. Makes me wonder how any forests on this planet even still exist. Every time a boomalope wandered through and died of old age, it would take half of the herd with it. Start raging infernos all over the place. Now, game, I see a lot of death notices up there. Here we go. I was gonna say, I'm not seeing any dead bodies. I don't really care about the small ones yet. Capybaras don't produce a lot of meat for the time that it will take to go haul their bodies back in. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be circling the map and waiting for Finch to snap out of it. If I need to, I'll drop more supplies, which it does look like I need to do. Who's got the water? Burton, get inside. It's imperative that you don't drop what little supplies you do have outside. That way the sun won't beat them and rot them. So it's the 4th of September. We've got fireworks going off. A toxic cloud is lingering over the colony. And if we're brave enough, there's a ton of meat and resources out there for us to easily go get. Well, hello gang, and welcome back. It is the 9th of September, and we are still under a toxic fallout cloud. We've got contaminated water now because the groundwater is contaminated, which means the water we are drawing out of the reservoir is contaminated. We have a small disease risk, and I don't know what else that means. Before we get into anything else, though, we are all gonna be forced to go into battle stations here in a minute. The only reason I even came back right now is because something out here is laughing at us. The tittering laugh is heard once again, mocking and inhuman. Prepare quickly. So I think I know what this is. I fought it before in numerous other colonies. The only problem is I don't really have a good place to fight this thing yet. I need everybody. In fact, Gekromancer, your treatment can wait. Val Kid, Kaid Russia, get down here. When this thing comes, it's going to hit us like a rampaging bull. I don't know if I need to scramble everybody. Hintelin, you've only got a BB gun. I don't care. Get up here. Grimmeth, old-fashioned rifle. My biggest concern right now is crossing our lines of fire. There's going to be so many people opening fire at the same time, and I don't even know which direction this bastard is coming from yet. If he does what I think he's going to do, he'll probably bust through these two doors, or these two, and then start coming through the base to try and get at everybody that's in here. It's possible he busts through here and then down through here. We'll know pretty quick which direction it's coming from based on which door begins to quickly explode and get knocked in. Maybe... Did you hear that? What the hell was that? 425, 425. Wait, is he attacking this thing? No. Where is it? I guess he also could come through the wooden fence gate here. This is stressful. Wait. He's going after one of my machine guns, that son of a bitch. So he's up here. That's what he's beating on. I guess we're going to be losing a machine gun because I'm not sending anyone out there just yet. I'm surprised he didn't come after this damn bot. The only consolation is that he's not doing a ton of damage. 10 every time? Huh. Dan, why did I recruit you? You've only got a sword. Get over here. I'm really debating. I mean, I would like to go out there and shoot him. Who's quick? Sleepy Joe, Gekromancer, Nylon. We did just get you back. The range on that pistol is not very good though. Go right there. I'll probably maybe blow that one up. I don't know. We'll offer him some juicy bait. He stopped for half a second. Let's hold that door open. He looked at Nylon. Okay, go, go, go. He's got to be right in there. Possible he came... He is right there. Amazingly enough, I can target him. Star Vampire. Oh my god, he's gone. Where'd he go? Nylon, run for your life. Get back in there. Fucking Star Vampires. They're incredibly quick, too. Wait, no. You... Okay, I was gonna say, you can't actually fire, can you? Star Vampire? I'll target you like this. Maybe. Not even... maybe we... Oh, that's gone. Maybe we can't hit him? Did you see that gap? Is he gonna destroy all of my stuff? Oh, he's visible. Okay, the Star Vampire. It is invisible until it feeds. The devoured blood slowly reveals its bloated form as its veins are filled. Its obscene maw is surrounded by tentacles, each tipped with either talons or hungry suckers. It descends from the stars to feed and returns with a tittering laugh. Okay, Sleepy Joe, get up here. Yeah, pump some rounds into its backside. Send that son of a bitch back to the stars. Maybe. No immediate danger. I'm surprised that with its vast intellect, if it actually has any, and it's not just a starving, ravenous beast, that it would rather try and beat my machine guns to death. Okay. This is probably gonna be dumb. Mosquito, get out of here. I'm getting too confident and too cocky. It's gonna destroy that one, and then probably come right after Nylon. Wait a second, what? A heat wave? Don't really care about a heat wave. It's only 47 degrees outside. So you know what? We kind of need a heat wave. Could you not destroy my damn machine gun that we spent so much time and resources on? Thank you. Bastard. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, just kind of loud and annoying. However, we lost 2 machine guns. That is a lot of steel and about 10 components, if I'm not mistaken. So something like 450 steel total just gone. Due to some bastard demon from the stars. We should be able to butcher him. Get somebody on it. Oh, yeah. All you guys can stand down, too. So we'll try to butcher him and see if we can get any valuable leather. I've been looking through the stockpiles of our leather, and we actually have some good stuff now. Like the Passeratherium hide provides massive resistances to various types of attack, as well as 70% for heat and cold, which is the best that I've seen out of any of the various hides or skins that we've got. A devil stalker. How much this apparel offsets a wearer's maximum comfortable temperature when worn? Not bad. We're going to be making some clothing out of a bunch of this rare stuff at some point. Probably robes, trench coats, full body type things, I believe, that we can use for traveling around in various heat waves and stuff. Or in the winter, if it's going to get so cold. Who knows, it might start snowing. If that heat wave hadn't kicked in, it would probably be down into the 20s or 30s by now. It is going to negatively affect our growing once again, but that is not too terrible of a situation. I do have 16 components now, so I could build 8 more of these hydroponics trays, which I will probably do as soon as we get the steel for it. In fact, as much as I hate saying it, we really don't need any more components right now. Congratulations, BuilderBot. You apparently got hit with a blaster rifle and had your right foot blasted off. You know what? I don't even want to think about it. Not even going to question it. We didn't design and build the things, so whatever chunk it is actually missing, we can only equate to a foot. And speaking of that, we have finished some robotics research. We're getting to the point we can make a simple cleaner bot, and we'll be unlocking basic cleaner bot soon. What the hell are we? We have to research robotics basics. Basic logic. 4,000 research points. Thankfully, Hintolin is on top of it, and I could probably help him a little bit more. If I had enough steel to build a computing system. Computing system for advanced calculations. Increases research speed. Has to be placed near a high-tech research bench. Starting to run out of room in this place for people to even path around. But we'll place a blueprint for it right there. Like I say, probably within another year in game, we will be completely redesigning a lot of this. This will all be the outside walls. Start sectioning some of this off into rooms. You can see we've mined out almost all of the fluff rock, so that our rooms are able to start taking shape. Well, hello there. We have Tegwin, the chef. He's a bleeding heart. And I found out, by the way, guys, pluviophile. Thought it was a bad thing. It is not. He just likes the rain. He likes being out in the rain. One of the last recruits we got is a pluviophile, and I thought it was a bad trait for some reason. He's good-natured, a fast walker, a stoner, jealous, and kind. Got good social. We always need more cooks, so let's see who is still quickest at this point. Nylon. Nylon, by the way, go rescue him. Nylon has some issues of his own. I'm pretty damn sure he is very rough and rugged looking compared to what he looked like before he was kidnapped. He also blames us for him being kidnapped. Faction imprisoned me, -40, on everybody in the colony. He has slowly been making friends with Burton and Kide Russia and Fel, hanging out a little bit every now and then, whenever they can't do anything, because most of the map is off limits thanks to this toxic fucking mist that won't go away. Sleepy Joe. Need to restrict you back to the safe area. The cleaning zone is the safe area. Also, my poor little animals. I continue to have to juggle their daily routine. Every couple days they get to go outside, drink and eat, build some toxins up in their system, and then back into the little holding pen where they get to watch other animals be slaughtered. Also, this was the most important thing before the star vampire came after us. There is a spaceship that has crashed nearby. We don't even have enough grass, probably, for all you things. But we've got a little bit of it. The crash site is right here. We have 5 days to get to it if we were going. It's 2.3 days away. And honestly, at this point in time, I don't think we're gonna go. I still have no way to haul heavy objects. I don't have mufflos or anything else that would allow us to, like, load up a power reactor or something useful. And I don't really want to waste all that time just to go get some components or some steel or even some weapons. I'm going to assume that there are already raiders there, and it's possibly guarded by mechanoids. We know that. And we're not willing to risk anything right now. So, it's the 10th of September, 10 o'clock in the morning. We've got a heat wave and a toxic fallout. And we've got Tegwin right outside our colony, who may possibly be joining us soon. And if they do, we will have to give them a new bedroom, because every single bed is spoken for at this point. This area, right here, may end up getting turned into extended housing. We'll see whenever we come back. Well, hello folks, and welcome back. It's the 15th of September, 5 o'clock in the evening, and we've got some rebels who have arrived at base in order to trade with us. They don't have anything that I want to trade for, but I did ask their information officer if he knew anything interesting in the area. He said for 66 silver he could tell us about any of these. Not really interested in bandit camps, trade fairs, or any more colonists at this point. We even have a new one, by the way. I'll show you in a second. I am interested in the item stash opportunity. For 66 silver, that is hard to pass up. For the new recruits, we've got Tegwin, who is known as Mickey Moi. Mickey Moi is incapable of dumb labor, also incapable of being intellectual, has no artistic skill, and refuses to clean. Despite the fact you've got skills in all of that except for artistic. You're also a bleeding heart, a pluviophile. You love the rain, good-natured, fast walker, stoner, jealous, and kind. So, welcome to the colony, Mickey. And as soon as you arrived, Metal Slime stole your heart. So you two will apparently be getting married at any point. We're just waiting for them to officially decide when right now. Let's see, we got 2 item stashes. So we can go for a bionic brain pal, which might be good for Grimmeth's Alzheimer's, and a persona core there that I don't really care about. 11 days, that is a long ways away. A bionic brain pal. There's only threat of an ambush. I don't think we're going to go for it. If it was like a rocket launcher turret or something for defense, I absolutely would. But a bionic brain pal? I mean, we could send Grimmeth after it. He has no shooting skill. He's also incredibly slow, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he moves at 47% speed. So, forget it. Nylon, why are you sad? Everybody's hanging out right now. We've also got, oh my god, I just noticed this. We also have Galactic Imperial tax officers here. And I'm gonna guess the sound of that blaster fire to the right is them not being very happy. Who the hell are they shooting at? Okay, they're not killing each other. Good. I was gonna say, I think that our colony is neutral ground. Why are you killing each other? Oh, Rhea has gone berserk of the Kesora rebels. Oh, don't kill each other. I can fix it. Never mind. Say just knock him out or wound him or something. A careful launcher pistol. A dangerous projectile launcher compacted into a handheld design. Favored by pirates and commando units. Only 20 range. I guess that's ours, and the rebels aren't going to be too happy, but shit like that's not my fault. Bonfig, what are you doing? The Imperial Galactic Officer picks up the dead rebel in plain view of all of his comrades and begins dissecting his body on the training table. You know what? I would try to stop you because that is a skill that could go to one of my doctors, but what the hell? It's kind of hilarious. That is a lot of rebels, by the way, Bonfig. You're really pushing your luck, I think. Bionic brain pal. An enemy force is waiting to ambush anyone who comes near. Okay. So it's guaranteed that there is an ambush force there. Nylon, what are you doing? Trying to improve relations with the Empire. Bonfig said he wasn't really interested in hearing anything right now, and to be honest, he didn't feel that the Empire had any bad feelings towards our little colony here anyways, so we probably have nothing to worry about from them, as long as we continue paying our tithe and silver every time they come along. Our defenses, again, are slowly being finalized and knocked out here. The biggest problem is coming up with enough steel to actually complete all of the barbed wire. Each piece takes 4 steel, and quite frankly, I haven't assigned enough people to spend time mining to get us a good stockpile of it. Our moisture pumps are doing a damn good job too. As soon as this hits 3.0, I'm pretty sure it will start draining all of the water in line with this wall here. So we'll seal the northern part off, and hopefully, you know, it probably won't work that way, the enemies will go all the way around and not try to bust through that wall. If, well, I was gonna say, if they do try to bust through, I could just dig a tunnel from here. That way maybe they wouldn't fight through the wall, they would come down through here and path through here. I think that's what I'll do. Trying to place myself in the head of my enemies, the heads of my enemies. How can I exploit how can I exploit and manipulate the enemy AI to my advantage? To give myself a fighting chance against the nightmares that are probably to come. Also, before all of that happened, I told you guys that the base was going to be changing fairly quickly, and it is. You can see I've got walls and rooms already designed and laid out. They, for the most part, are not going to be used for a while. I need enough steel as well to finish the power conduits that'll provide power to the rooms, as well as enough to build lights, because colonists hate being in the dark. So this room here is going to be the robotics and research room. Things like the tactical computer, high-tech research bench, the communications console will all be jam-packed into here for quite some time, until the base expands even more and things get switched around as needed. This area here may actually become the dining hall, though I haven't decided. This building is going to be shifting several of its services at some point. Like, I would prefer to move the freezer down into this big room, seal it off, expand this into be just a solid kitchen area, things like that. It's just going to take a bit of time. And hey, the Galactic Empire is leaving. They were amazed by our hospitality. Somehow, they left us credits, seawater, and raw water. 1,000 credits, and it looked like mud water. Thank you for the mud water, assholes. And bon voyage. Let's see. Yes. I was gonna say, what else do we have going on? Expanded some farms down here, and I'm mining this area out to eventually turn it into a very large energy producing room. Once we can set up nuclear power or something beyond solar, we'll seal this off and it'll be the power generation room. And are you guys really gonna do this here? You guys were doing so good upholding the neutrality pact while in my house, and now at midnight, while everyone is sleeping, you want to get into a fucking shootout? It's not gonna end well for the Imperials. They're outnumbered. Why couldn't you guys just leave? Oh my god. Hubert and Ballast take up posts around the corner, with Alpha in the center. He's been shot, I think, once now? Shot in the right tibia. Mickey Moore wisely decides to run for cover in the rock walls. And are you guys throwing fucking grenades too? Carries, you're all gonna die. Luke, how injured are you? Acid burn. The DXR-6 blaster carbine is apparently an acid-based weapon. Well, there goes one of the rebels. Median the drone. You gonna kill their animals too? What the fuck gun is that? Blaster carbine, blaster rifle? Maybe it's the launcher pistol there? Oh, another dead rebel. Why are you guys doing this? Luke and Bonfeg, I'm pretty damn amazed at the standoff you guys have done. I'm not pleased with this, but bravo. Bonfig's not dead yet. He's in pain. He's shocked. He's in no immediate danger. So if he's not gonna die, Hintelin, I'm sorry to wake you up. Rescue Bonfig. So what the hell is all of this? Chem fuel puddles. I've never seen chem fuel puddles before. And the rebels have decided to leave. Assholes. I guess I get some guns out of this. I would prefer not to have had, you know, dead people instead. Get some more long-range blaster rifles. Oh, fuck, man. People are not going to be happy about this. I'm sure they're going to blame me. What's my relations with them anyways? Colonists? Don't care about the colonists right now. So what do we got? Expedition Force Delta. The Galactic Empire. Where's ours at? The Dirty Heathens. They still kind of like us. They don't hate us completely. We're just barely over the line, probably because we continue to pay without fighting too much. And hey, the rebels like us. Okay. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm sure it'll tell us if we take a faction hit for the deaths, but damn, man. Norman, are you gonna make it out of here alive? Shot in the right leg. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of friendly fire going on as they tried to all cram down this narrow hallway. Explosions rattling the surrounding bedrooms, rocks and dust falling off of the walls and being knocked off the ceiling. Our colonists, however, can sleep through pretty much everything, nylon included, after all they've been through. I'm gonna have to pay attention, I guess, to when these guys all come visit us. And see if there's anything I can do to separate them. They were perfectly fine until the Imperials wanted to leave. And then that was just too much for them, I guess. Maybe they felt surrounded and threatened. Perhaps they realized one of these guys was a major wanted fugitive. Was it you, Giggles? Traumatized youth? An escaped mental patient? Maybe it was you, Lazy. It's not your real name. It's got to be a criminal nickname. Test subject, colony settler. Or who knows, maybe they killed their target. Medieval lordling. Well, I guess that's something. It's the 1st of December, 4 o'clock in the morning. We've got some dead Imperials and rebels getting ready to be chopped up by several of our best doctors in order to hone their skills. Bonfig. I'm gonna guess your corpse was already chopped up. Kind of fitting. Kind of fitting. Well, I guess I better tack this on real quick, because this answers the question that my addled, scattered brain asked just a minute ago. I forgot that we rescued Bonfig. We didn't chop his body up, we took it to patch it up and fix it. He's decided that he wants to join us and would like to stay at the colony. He's a gun nut, a smooth talker, a gourmet, an iron fist, steadfast, very charismatic, a scrounger, and he is psychically sensitive. So, out of all of those, pretty much the only thing that sucks is psychically sensitive. And if you've paid attention to my colony, it seems like quite regularly we get assaulted by psychic drones. I think we're going to take him anyways. It's another body that we don't have to fight for. So why not? He's got good social skills. He really likes medicine. He's 35 years old. I'm gonna guess this is why he wanted to stay. He had a good time hanging out with us. And after his shootout with the rebels, he decided that it wasn't for him. That he wanted to have a peaceful existence. Or, well, I guess as peaceful as it can be here in Tafferton. This is going to be, if I can spell it, Drog. Welcome to the colony, Drog. We hope you enjoy your stay here. He strips off his Imperial uniform and is going to go lay it in the stockpile while the rebels sleep. Metal Slime Hunt has already dressed up as a rebel, too. You're not fooling anyone, Metal Slime. You're not fooling anyone.